We're here at Bull Expo, and it's just going great, Bill.
Oh, here it is, day 2, and people are just starting to come in, and it's going to be another fantastic day in Reno. So we got our first guest of the day with Jet Bowling is Chris Crossett and Mark Weissmann. So guys, glad to have you here. Not one of the household names in bowling balls, but making a little impact there.
Yeah, not yet, but we are definitely we're definitely getting there. You know, we are continuing to see our sales grow and grow every year, and we've been really excited about the growth of Jet Bowling and in our product lineup. You know, as you can see right here, we have our product catalog, and we went from last year when we had just really our first ball, the original Jet, USBC approved, to now we have 5 more balls USBC approved, and so we've been growing like mad, and it's been based on having an excellent staff and having we have something called the Jet Crew, which is people that want to be a part of the company, and they want to, but they're maybe not up to the level of what a staffer would be, but still do a great amount of support. So we've been growing very, very well. So we're excited to be here again for the second year, and are just seeing tremendous support and tremendous amount of interest in our products.
And Mark, something to add to that? I hope
it is a great opportunity for to be part of the staff. You know, Chris and Shelley, the owners, treat us basically like family, because we are a family and we grow as one, not individuals. So that is a key thing with us, and having a smaller company that's up and growing, and you get the personal touch of having the owners and the staffers have direct contact with the public at all times. So it's not just an 800 number where you talk to a responder and then they say, "Oh, I'll get you that information." You know, you get the information on the spot directly from us, and that's one key thing I think is helping us grow. We are we are the people's company. You know, they come to us and we give them exactly what they need.
Okay, did either of you get to see the ladies U.S. Open last night?
No, neither of us.
Okay,
a couple highlights.
All right, so as I was describing, the surface of the table here was like the lane surface last night. So what kind of ball of yours would match up pretty good with something where the ball is just hooking right at your feet?
Yeah, and that would be our entry level, our Jet bowling ball. It's our mid-performance ball, and it's been out for now 2 years, USBC approved, and we didn't know how it was going to sell, and it was one of those surprising balls where it just keeps selling. We just keep ordering more and keep on selling more, and it's been an excellent ball, and we're really excited about that one. That's that one performance, and then we go all the way to the other spectrum, which is the heavy oil ball, where we have 2 of them. We have an altitude that you can see there, as well as we just came out last week with a pearl version of the same ball, so we're able to get the same great reaction but a little further down the lane.
Correct.
So this is kind of like the old days of we'll do the solid, 3 months later we'll come out with the pearl, and then 3 months later it'll be a hybrid?
I hope so. That's
would be a beautiful thing.
That's what we're looking for.
Just keep that progression. Yep. Pull those balls through the factory.
Yep. Well, and when we find a ball that's got a good core in it and that people really respond to and really like, we say, okay, let's go invest more in that ball, and let's go ahead and let's run with this one. And so, yep, that's the goal.
So instead of shining up every week, you buy the pearl.
There you go. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
How about a little history of Jet Bowling? How did it all come about?
Great question there. So back probably about 4 years ago, I actually bought something. I bought a road bike, and I bought my first carbon fiber road bike. And I was looking at that, and I was, I enjoyed bowling, but when I bought my carbon fiber road bike, I noticed how much stronger the frame was versus by adding the carbon fibers to the actual bike frame. And I thought, I wonder if there's a way we can get an application of that in bowling to reduce the bridge cracking, to reduce just the cracking that happens. And it's a very the sport, just obviously there's a lot of impact going on there, but I wanted to find a way to do something where we could get the products that are going to be a lot stronger. So it took me about a year to a year and a half to find a company that I could work with that could give me an additive that we could pour when we actually pour the cover stock of the ball to actually increase the strength of it. And we've noticed just extreme levels of durability of our products without sacrificing the performance, and that's what we were looking for. And when I started doing my testing after we found that and mixed our first batch of balls, I said, well, I think we've got something here. So that's our kind of a nice little niche there, and it's just kind of keeps on growing. So all of our balls have the our own nano additive that we add to the cover stock of the ball, and it continues to grow.
Now, does that increase or decrease oil absorption on the ball, or affect it at all?
It doesn't. We haven't noticed much of an effect at all, actually. And so we've tried to see if we could say one way or another. We'd love to be able to come out and say, oh, it definitely reduces the oil absorption, but we haven't been able to prove that conclusively. So we say, but we don't notice the other side either. So we haven't noticed really any impact on the cover of the ball.
Okay, going back to the origins, the Jet name. What made you pick that one?
We were thinking a couple other ideas, and it just kind of a brainstorming came through. And after brainstorming with a couple of people, it sounded like a great name. And no real significance except it's catchy. It's translatable into different languages very easy. It's short. It's simple. And so I could have used my last name as what we kind of were starting as. My last name is Crossett, and we were going to do like maybe an XETT, and that got us Jet and XETT. That they're kind of close, but.
And I would say Crossett. Watching the show last night, as you'll see on July 3rd, crossover is kind of the key to the whole show last night. I mean, it was brutal. As I said at the end, welcome to Survivor Reno. So you'll enjoy that show. And then,
Mark, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, I started out in the crew. I was a little bit over a year ago, and nobody in my particular area, because I'm just outside of Chicago, Illinois, ever heard of Jet. And I had a couple of the balls, and I said, I like how this performs. Started talking to some people, got involved with pushing the product, and Chris and I started talking more and more frequently. Started putting up some good scores. I had some other friends get interested. Then I was invited into staff, and I've been here since, and it's been a fantastic ride.
And I've seen Jet a lot on Facebook, sponsoring different tournaments. Anything coming up soon?
We have our Jet Mulligans Classic that we're doing down in Baton Rouge, and we'll continue to do that next year as well out here in Reno. So we want to kind of have our own tournament here where we're going to have the USBC Nationals every year, so we'll continue to work on that. And there's many tournaments, we try to log them on Facebook, like you said, to really help promote people, and we donate some products to help raise the prize fund and other things like that. So we're excited. We're growing a lot on Facebook, and on the social media has really helped our business, because just getting the awareness out there of the company, and we just continue to grow.
You have some great shirts.
Thank you.
Shirts are beautiful, and thanks again. We appreciate the shirt. Tell us a little bit about, with the balls that you have out there, I know everybody's looking for new. Are you still looking for your next balls are coming out?
Yes, absolutely. And we're kind of in the mid and upper mid right now, and we don't really have a solid entry-level ball to compete with, like, say, the Slingshot or the T-Zone, but we wanted to start getting into those. So we're working right now here at Bowl Expo to work on that ball, as well as we're working on an asymmetrical. We just really have our first Pearl released, and we'll be working towards the end of this year to get our first asymmetrical ball released. So.
And how can people go ahead and purchase your equipment? Can they buy it directly from your company, or?
Yes, they can. They can buy directly from our website at jetbowling.com. We also are working with distributors, and so you'll start seeing us. We'll start posting things on distributors that have got on board with us here very shortly, and you'll be able to just either follow us on Facebook or on Twitter, and you'll be able to find out, if you're a pro shop in California, once we get set up with Steve Cook, you can go to Steve Cook, and we'll start emailing people as well, and feel free to email us at any time. So,
how about the website again?
So it's www.jetbowling.com, and we have videos on our balls. So if people want to just go click on the video tab, you can see exactly how all of our balls perform, as well as seeing a little blurbs about each ball. We also offer people able to do reviews on our balls. So you'll see lots of reviews from customers. We don't try to sugarcoat things and just say, okay, we're going to not let anybody that reviews our balls bad do it. We just say, no, whatever someone sees, we like to post that review, and if it's an honest review, we want people to say, hey, this is what the ball did for me, or this is what it didn't do for me, so that people really are able to trust us as a company, which is what we're looking to do, is to grow the trust of the customers, so then they'll be able to trust us in the future, obviously.
And how about a phone number if people want to call your company?
Yep. They can call me. Yep. You can call me directly at 801-960-2618. Or email me at chris@jetbowling.com.
Mark and Chris, we appreciate coming on, and
Thank you very much.
hopefully much success. And we talked a little bit before the interview that you guys have really been really busy for the Bowl Expo so far.
It has been extremely busy. We have there's about 5 to 7 staffers here that are consistently rotating at the booth, constantly handing out cards. People are approaching us. We had international people from Germany. We had a customer from Mexico. We've had several other customers. Hawaii. They come up to say, "We need your product. How can we get that?" We help them out with the necessary literature, give them the cards, and tell us, we'll be in touch in the next couple of days right after Expo, and we'll get you all set up. And if you want to learn more, besides going to our website, they can follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate it.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.